Hello friends, today we're gonna see some really cool questions when the concept of closures and set timeout are mixed. In the last class we have mixed the concept of let, where and const and closures. Today we'll introduce set timeout in it and see how the questions can be made very tricky. So without wasting time, let's get started. Before coming to today's content, let's recall the last class content and also the homework questions which I have given you. So this is the first homework question. We know that we have added where to overhead. So let us iterate over the solution to it. So first of all, foo2 will be called. Foo2 will be called where a equals to 20. So memory allocation and memory execution phase will take place. So a new variable will be created for this function scope variable. Now foo1 will be called. And it will console log a. So whether a equals to 10 will be printed or whether a equals to 20 will be printed. Since we know that this is a new variable declaration over here, we are not changing this variable, and we know that the function are closed where we have defined the function. We are here calling the function is defined over here, so the variable that will be closed over the function will be variable a. So because we are not changing the variable this a, we are just creating a new variable over here a. I hope you have got the solution. So the answer will be console log a 10. So I'm just printing out the solution. So it is printing out 10. Coming to the next homework question, we see that here where a equals to 10 and let a is in this block scope, then it is nested block scope, and then where a equals to 50 in this function scope. Will this give error or not? No, it will not give error because foo is called over here and where is function scoped. Function scope, so it will be contained over this function only. It will not leak outside this function, and there will be no where and let in the same scope, so this will not give error. We have discussed this concept in the previous classes, so I hope you are able to recall these concepts. So you can see there is no error over here. I can rerun the concept. So there is no error over here. Now let's introduce some very cool questions about set timeout and closures. So first question is easy, but the question will get trickier if we move forward in these examples. So I uncomment the example number 1. So just think out this solution for this piece of code and let me know what you think of the solution. So I hope you have thought of the solution. So you know that where a is function scoped, and we are doing console log a over here. We have not introduced set timeout yet, but it will be introduced once these concepts are clear. So basically what will happen, what is this function doing? Where a equals to 0 and a is less than 5, a plus plus console log a. So first of all, when this for block is executed, this where a equals to 0 is written over here, copied and written over here like this. I am commenting this code, and all then this value is printed. Then when the next iteration, when a equals to 1 takes place, then where a equals to 1 is copy pasted like this over here. Like this it goes through, and it will think, and it will execute the function, but it is executing at the instant. So where a equals to 0 will be done and console log a will be done. Then where a equals to 1 will be changed, and then it will console log a 1. So it will print 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let us just run this code. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now coming to let concept. What will happen in the case of let? So this is quite easy. It will have the same thing like let a. Here also it will just for put let a equals 0 in the first iteration. In the second iteration it will put let a equals 1 and so on. So, and it will console log value at the same time, so it will also give you the same result. I'll just clear this output and I'll just show you the concept. See, it is printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for this const variable, just think of the solution. The concepts are same for let and const. Yes, it will give error because const A cannot be reassigned. So it will give error. See, here assignment to a constant variable. Now we are going to introduce set timeout into the closure stuff, and the question can become really tricky over here. You just think of the solution for this example and we'll discuss after you have paused this video. So I think you have thought of the solution. So what will happen over here? First of all, we know that set timeout is or always been delegated to something called web APIs. So this how this function flow will takes place. So first of all, what happens? It will assign variable var a equals 0 in this block scope, and then it will delegate this set timeout to the web APIs. So when this is delegated, the for loop keeps on running without waiting. Uh, Web API will wait, but for loop will not wait. Then again it will do var a equals to 1, and then it will delegate another set timeout to web API. The same process takes place till a equals to 4, and when a becomes equals to 5, then it will break from this loop and it will not it will just wait for this 1 second to elapse. Now 1 second has been elapsed, so we know that var is not this block scoped, it is global scoped. So when it is global scoped, the same variable has been updated till value equals to 5. Now the set timeout will have the access to the same global var a that is being changed to 5 over here. So it will keep on printing 5 for 5 times. Now let us run this code and see what happens over here. It will wait for 1 second and it has printed 5 for 5 times. If you find difficulty in having understanding this concept, you can reback the video and again see what I have explained over here. Now coming to let, just think of the solution, what will happen over here and how the thing gonna work. I hope you have thought of the solution. So I will repeat the same concept over here. So what will happen? First of all, this loop will run and it will assign let a equals to 0 in this concept, and it will run set timeout and it will delegate to web APIs. Now again the second iteration will takes place. It will do let a equals to 1 and it will delegate this console log a towards the web APIs. It will do this for a equals to 4, and when the a value changes to 5, it will break, and now it will wait for 1 second and then it will execute this code. So what should be output? Should it be output 5 or should it output 1, 2, 3, 4? So we know that let is block scoped. So whenever this a is again written again and again, so this is new variable has been created over here, and when the new variable is created over here, so when this set timeout will execute, it will be closed over this a only because it is block scoped, it is not global scoped. So whenever new variable is created, each set timeout will have access to its own block scoped a equals to 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will print till 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So I'll just run this code. So it will wait for 1 second and it will printing 0 1 2 3 4. If you want some more clarity, I can explain you this like this also. Let's see. uh, we don't write, we can do where b equals a, okay, and we we are gonna changing and we are consoling log b over here. So I've just modified it, and to tell you that this line, how this where a equals to executed over here in each for loop. uh, I have told you that it is executed like where a equals 0, and then it is changed to where a equals 1 in each iteration. So I'm just mimicking that it, and you can see that it will print like this only. See, I'm just mimicking the I have thing I have told you, that this happens, what exactly happens over here. So it will just print 5 times, because this where b is not block scoped, it is global scoped, and this where is being changed globally. So if you run this concept, you will see that 4 why 4 because at the when the a equals to 5, uh, when a was changed to 5, this does not executed, it is not executed, so b was not assigned 5. In the previous case, the value has a was changed to 5, and then the set timeout was run, but here the value of b has changed only till 4, so it has printed 5 times. And if you want to do this over here, uh, let's you can do equal b equals to a, just telling, clearing the concepts, that it is happening according to what I have told you. So, and you have to console log b over here. So, see 0 1 2 3 4, because the fourth b has not been assigned the fourth value. So this was the concept, and just do it for const, and just think for the solution for the const. We know that the const variable cannot be reassigned, so it is automatically giving an error. See, the const variable is being assignment to constant variable. So it is basic concept. Now we're gonna twist it a little bit. let's say let's say we want this a, this console. Now we are again changing back to this question. Now let's say we want to change this a, and we want to print a equals to 5 over 5 times. The same concept that happens in the where variable. How can we do that? Just think through it, and we'll get back to you. So I hope you have thought it. So we can, since where we I just told you where is global. So if we make let global, then you can say that the same concept will be repeated as where. So how can we make let global? We just control x and control e. So now let a is global over here. So this a will be changed inside this function, and will change this global let a only. So now it will print 5 because now it is acting as a where variable globally. So if we run this code, you can see, sorry, what error has been happened. Oh, sorry. So basically I have missed this line. So you can see that it is waiting for, and it is printing 5 over here. So that was all, and I'll give you some homework question in this only. So I'll just uh, convert it back to Okay, so this is not required. I'll change this. Okay, this is not required. This will be a. Now let's say if we set the timeout to be 0 second, what will happen in both the cases? You just have to think through the solution and get back to me after completing this homework. So this is the homework question. If you like my content, do share this video and do subscribe to my channel and like the video so that it reaches to better people and it gives me immense motivation. Thank you and have a nice day.